Hey guys, Bruce Kittle here with another Mindful Monday coming at you. Hope you're doing great on behalf of Hidden Pearls Podcast. Today I just want to do another shout out for the show that we did with Professor Rhonda McGee. I've kind of shared a little bit about that, and that's been posted, and really encourage you to take a look at that. But one of the things that I want to talk about, and she talks about it, so her book, The Inner Work of Racial Justice. There's a lot of tough stuff in there as we look at some of the ways in which the dynamics between the personal, interpersonal, and systemic and societal-wide areas around how race has influenced us and racism exists. But being mindful within that and trying to engage each other. So before I talked about how she believes that mindfulness can help us in this work, and the first thing that we talked about was awareness, just creating an awareness as we look out and we can see the way in which the world is influenced by race and or racism. And then also the awareness spills into, and we've talked a lot about that on this show, as to how we want to show up and engage the world as we're moving through it. So that's kind of the awareness piece on all of that. But the second thing that she talks about as far as strengthening us for the journey as we enter into this work is resiliency. So the more that we engage with our practice, so mindfulness, meditation, mindful awareness, whatever you want to talk about it, those are skills that the more you practice, it's just like any other muscle, whether you're doing squats or bench press or lifting or running. If you don't use that muscle, it's not there for you when you need it. And it's the same thing with mindfulness. And so the more we practice mindfulness and developing our skill set about engaging the difficult issues of our day, the difficult people that we might confront and or engage, the more we practice these tools, the better able that we're going to be able to stay in there and mindfully represent and show up in the way that we want to do so. So resiliency for the journey, and that journey that we're on as far as working on social justice, racial justice, environmental justice, it's not an easy one, and we need all hands on deck. And again, as we're approaching that, encouragement to maintain your practice and strengthen those muscles that you're going to need for along the journey as we do that inner work, because the inner work then spills over into the outer work. And heaven knows that we have plenty to do. But be grace-filled with yourself, be grace-filled and forgiving and non-judgmental with others, and encourage you to think about being genuinely curious as you engage the world, learning more, growing, and mindfully showing up in the ways in which you choose to on a daily basis. So wish you the very best. Have a super great week on this Mindful Monday, and may we all move forward with loving kindness. Take care. Thanks.